is our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. And so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. Nigeria.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's another beautiful time together. This is the virtual orientation with the fresh students, and we are here this wonderful afternoon. On the program, on the agenda now, I'd love to invite Dr. Doyin Agoro, who is representing the DVC academics, to please address us as we go into further presentation. Dr. Agoro, up to you, ma'am. Doc, please unmute yourself and go ahead with your presentation. Dr. Agoro, please.
Okay, yeah. I'm unmuted now. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, please go ahead.
Oh. Just a while ago, I think I've seen the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Adurun Kebayeruju. She's online. Ma, I wonder if you want to address us now, ma.
Well, thank you very much. Actually, my internet here is not excellent because I'm in Mali at the moment. But I'm hoping I can.
I think I've seen the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
ma'am.
Okay, great. Well, just to say welcome to this meeting. I'm currently in Mali and my internet is not very good. So, but I'll just quickly say a few words. And first of all, to say a big thank you to everyone. There's been so much work to be done, and people have risen to the challenge. We still have a lot ahead of us, but I'm hoping that because we're working together as a team, this will work. Last time it wasn't as good because we didn't work together as much. But this time I can see that everybody is sacrificing time, sacrificing their energy and all that they can do to ensure that these lectures go on well. So I'm hoping that we can address some of the issues that we have with the lectures, with the platforms. At the moment, I think only about 17 courses have been uploaded in the list we sent out, but I'm pleading with everybody to remind HODs they know to please send in their input so that by 5 p.m. we will close the inputs and get items to upload all these courses. Because as it is only the courses that are on that list that can be uploaded for the virtual lectures. So please, if you know any HOD that has not uploaded their own list of courses and lecturers, please remind them to do so before 5 p.m. Thank you very much. And if I do go off, I don't mean to. It's just the internet is not very good. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Ma. That's
Thank you very much, ma.
uh, the students are online too on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Just to say hello to the students too on YouTube. We welcome you to this forum. And we're hoping that the next 4 to 5 weeks will be very helpful for you. Well, it's actually 4 weeks now. Now, we need to take these 4 weeks very seriously, which means we need to ensure that you attend all lectures because we have tests in between and at the end of the lectures. And these tests, these scores actually go towards your continuous assessment. So I plead with you students, don't miss lectures, don't miss tests, and don't put your phone on as if you're on lectures and keep doing what you're doing. That is, just keep the phone on to be working and you're not listening to anything. I plead with you students, listen to the lectures. They're supposed to be the background to the lectures you're going to get when you come back physically to the university. We welcome you to the University of Ibadan. You'll be proud to be part of the University of Ibadan. As you know, it's the first and the best university in Nigeria, the first and the best in West Africa, and the sixth in the African continent. So please let us work together. Come to lectures. Lecturers are ready. All of them are ready to teach you. So come on to your YouTube links. Make sure you learn from the lectures. And if you have any issues, please contact the help desk that you've been given. Contact them and we'll see what we can do to help sort your issues out. Welcome to UI. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And that was our own very Professor Aderonke Bayeroju, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academics of the University of Ibadan. One of your mothers that you're likely going to meet when you get to the campus. It's a wonderful time. And today here with us, we have lecturers joining us on Zoom and while the students are on YouTube enjoying the proceedings. Right away, we're going to invite the lead head coach to address us on some of the cases of the virtual process and the virtual learning series. I'm going to leave the ground for her to.
Mr. Oni, can you let me read my speech? I only wanted the DBC to
Okay,
say
ma'am.
how.
Okay,
Yes.
let's Dr.
Thank
Aguru
you.
address us, then we will have that. Thank you, ma'am. Please, you have the floor.
Thank you. So good afternoon, everyone. My senior colleagues, my colleagues, and the students. As I've been introduced, I'm Dr. Didoyin Aguru. I'm Director, Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning. And you'll be meeting me in other ways when you finally resume physically on campus. On behalf of the University of Ibadan, I welcome you all to this virtual orientation session. This session marks the beginning of your academic journey with us. University of Ibadan was established in 1948 and is Nigeria's premier university, as you have heard the Deputy Vice Chancellor tell you. It's one of the oldest institutions of higher learning in West Africa, with a rich history spanning over 7 decades. Our university has consistently produced distinguished alumni who have made significant contributions to various fields. The Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning, which I have the privilege to be leading, is a strategic initiative of the university aimed at enhancing the quality of teaching and learning across all faculties. Our mission is to provide innovative, student-centered, and technologically enhanced learning experiences that foster academic excellence, critical thinking, and lifelong learning skills. Our virtual lectures are designed to prepare you for a seamless transition into physical classes when you resume on campus. This initiative is in line with our university's commitment to leveraging technology to enhance the learning experience. So, why are we starting with virtual classes? First is to allow us to reach all of you simultaneously, as we're doing right now, regardless of your location. Secondly, it enables us to provide you with a solid foundation in your chosen courses even before you step your foot on campus. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but I'm not so tech savvy. Don't worry at all. We've got you covered. Our technical team will guide you through the tools and the platforms, which is why we're here this afternoon. And all these platforms will be explained to you. The benefits of these virtual classes are numerous. You will get a head start with your studies. You'll have an opportunity to interact with your lecturers and peers. You'll also develop essential skills in digital literacy as you navigate your coming into the University of Ibadan. To maximize this experience, we want to encourage you to actively participate in everything that you'll be introduced to during these virtual classes. We expect you to ask questions, and we're here to help you. We ask that you take advantage of the resources that are available to you, and also remember that we're committed to supporting you throughout your academic journey. If you need help, we expect you not to hesitate, but to reach out. Once again, on behalf of the University of Ibadan, we ask that you make the most of this virtual experience and set yourselves up for success. Thank you and welcome once again.
Thank you very much, Dr. Donyaguru. That's the Director of Teltel University of Ibadan. Thank you for your words and advice for our students. I hope you guys are getting a lot to put down this afternoon. Before we go to the next presentation, I'd love to just pick 3 or 4 frequently asked questions based on some of the interactions we've had with you on the Telegram page. I'll just pick at random. The first question I have here says, please, how do we log in to the student portal? Which has a very simple answer, is that you check the website, www.ui.edu.ng. When you check the website, you will get regular updates. Every of the things you need answers for are on the UI website. So as you wake up, let it be something you do regularly. If you need information, that is a place, one of the places you can go to get resource for your questions as student. The other question I have here is, I should just search for courses listed there or click enroll? Well, on the UI website, we have the guideline, and I'm sure on the Telegram page, we had sent you the link to the guideline. That will help you to know the courses you need to actually put in for. Another question we have is, it says, please explain how to log in into my student email again. Well, the answer is go to gmail.com, then impute your institutional email, e.g., for example, if it's oladele123 at stu.ui.edu.ng, then you put in your input your password. Input your password. Password is the initial password. Once you do that, the mail will would ask you to change the password, which you should, and put one or two things for your own security. I hope that is clear enough. In the course of this discussion, we're going to be given time to ask questions also that you would be able to put in your questions, and I'm sure we would pick all those questions and be able to address them. But while we are doing that on YouTube, for your attendance, please, we are giving you specification on how you mark your attendance, your matric number, your surname, underscore your surname, underscore your first name. Please keep doing that so that it will be easier for us to be able to work with you. So right now, let's just have a short break. We're going to go through UI at a glance. I'm sure a few of you had seen that, but we all love to see it again while we wait and go to the next anthem. Just hold on, we'll be back. So welcome back from that very short break. So right now I'm going to invite Professor Aremu is going to be telling us about the process of virtual learning at the University of Ibadan. She's our head coach, and she's going to be doing that. You're welcome, Ma. Please, if you are online, please unmute yourself and address us.
Professor Aremu is not around. It's away, so I'm going to stand in for her. I am Oluseyi Yawe. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
So I'm standing in for Professor Aremu, the lead coach. So my duty is to tell you what we are going to get done in the course of the next 4 weeks of interaction with you. Let me also join others to welcome you to the first and the best university in Nigeria. If someone tells you that he has been to a university and he has not been to UI, tell the fellow that he has not attended the university. So he must come to UI before we agree with him that he has attended the university. So you are again warmly welcome to University of Ibadan. So we have this arrangement to interact with you even while you are still away. We want to interact with you virtually. Without you having been to the physical classroom, we want you to start learning. This is part of what we benefit from the COVID-19 experience. And since then, this idea of having blended learning has come in. And what does that translate to? You combine learning in the physical classroom with learning virtually. So virtually, you are not in the physical classroom. You are in the comfort of your room or wherever. Without getting to the physical classroom, you are still learning. And that is what we want to get done. So it's a way to prepare you for what you are still going to meet when you come in physically to the University of Ibadan. So once again, you are welcome. So what are you going to meet online as from Monday? Feel of what is University of Ibadan. Maybe for the past 2 weeks, the next 4 weeks, you are going to have a better feel of what is happening. And if you still have issue with that department, you have not seen the one who is coordinating the department, maybe a he or a she, you have not seen that individual. When you come in physically, you will know who is the head of your department. I've not been to that department physically. Which course or courses you need. That is why I said either by you. And if for whatever you have enroll for some courses that are not meant for you, the guy with this particular course is not meant for my department, so I have to take it out. Oh, this other one I have not touched is one of the courses I must enroll for. You will also have to, you will see it using a guideline. And along the line, you will also have an idea of the timetable. We will give you the timetable we are going to use for this interaction. The interaction we are going to have with you virtually will be in two forms. There will be points in time when you will not necessarily have to see anybody online talking to you. What you are going to do will be you alone doing it with your computer or whatever material you are using. That is what we refer to as asynchronous activity. You are there at your convenient time. Well, the time you are supposed to be there may be given to you. Maybe you are given a short period of time, even while nobody is there to monitor you, but you have been given a time frame to do that. So you are the one to observe that on your own. But there will also be activity that we call synchronous, in which case you are going to see your lecturer online, who will engage you through the Zoom platform and interact with you and ask you to do a number of things during the course of that interaction. But meanwhile, before I finish my interaction with you at this point, I'm going to tell you what are the do's and the don'ts when you are connected online, when you are on synchronous activity. But it's always program this afternoon. Certain individual is going to discuss with you, what do we mean by LMS? I mean, when we say that we are going to interact with you virtually, there is a platform to do that. That platform is what we call someone will put you through so that you will know how to navigate your way when you are on LMS. And like I said, there are activities you are going to do. Nobody is there with you when you are doing it, but we will know whether you have done it or not. So we have it in form of follow-up. So there may be a question the lecturer will put up, expecting you to react to. In fact, that may be part of what the lecturer is going to share, discuss with you when it's coming online during the synchronous event. When, during the week, you will have the synchronous event with a lecturer teaching a particular course. That is part of what the timetable we are going to release will enable you to know so that you can prepare yourself for that lecture time when the lecturer will be online. But outside that, any other activity will be asynchronous, whereby you can do it at your own convenient time. So somebody is going to come online very soon to take you through the learning management system, the environment you need to visit for each of the courses you are going to take, so that you will know what is the instruction the person in charge of the course, the course lecturer, what are the instructions he or she has for you, which you need to observe so that things will run smoothly. But I must also tell you that, as I mentioned earlier, it's a blended mode of learning. Apart from engaging you for the next 4 weeks now online, the time will come when you are going to come in physically. So we are still going to take you through this we have shared with you online. But at the end of the interaction, maybe the 4th week or so, tests will be conducted by each of the course lecturer. So if you have not been up and doing during the course of the interaction, you will not be able to do well in those test exercises. And these test exercises will count towards your final grade. You see, in the university environment, we have 2 types of assessment. We have the one we call continuous assessment. That is the one you have to engage in or you have to do before the main exam. The continuous assessment totality will be 40 over 100. So it will take just 40 out of the 100 marks allocated to each course. The remaining 60 is the examination. So the exercise you will have, maybe during the online interaction or during the asynchronous activity or at the end of the 4th week, the test we are going to conduct will count towards your continuous assessment. So that is why you cannot afford to joke with it. So let me now take you through what are the do's and other colleagues who will also log in. The first thing we expect you to do when you come in is to rename your device. If you are using the mobile phone or computer, don't let that mobile phone bear the name of the maker or whatever. Label that, rename it in the name you bear, so that if the lecturer wants to call on you, he will be using that name to address you. Will not be Nokia 330 or Turaya this or Samsung this. No, that is not going to be accepted by anyone. So when you log in, ensure that you name your device so that it will be easy for the lecturer to identify you, and also for the purpose of attendance, because attendance is very important. So if it is a Nokia 32 or whatever you have used to introduce yourself, then who is going to bear the name Nokia in, on the attendance sheet? So it is in your interest to ensure that you rename whatever you are using so that we bear the name you are actually bearing, including your matric number. Again, another thing you need to observe when you have a synchronous session, that is the live session with your lecturer, is that you must turn off your videos and as well mute your microphone. My video is on, and that is why you can see me. the lecturer will not need to see you while he is talking to you, except he give you that instruction, put on your video. You also need to mute your speaker so that you will not distract anyone. So ensure that you mute, as you are coming in, you just do that. Mute your speaker and ensure that you put off your video so that it will not cause this distraction to anyone. Then if you want to ask questions during the course of the interaction, there is an official way you have to do that. We have icon. If you are using a reliable device, there is an icon there that you can use to indicate you have a question. And once you have done that, the lecturer who is teaching or somebody he has assigned to monitor things, we alert him that, oh, there is someone raising up his or her hand. And until you are recognized, you cannot just start talking. If you are doing that, you are violating one of the rules of engagement. And if you should do that, violate any of the rules of engagement, the possibility is there that you are going to be punished for that. The punishment may be in different form. One possible punishment is to take you out of that classroom. It's not only in the physical classroom you can discipline students. Even in the virtual classroom, you can discipline them. You can throw them out and not allow them to come in again. It's possible. And if the lecturer also believes that what the student has done is so serious, then the person can be recommended for sanction by the university. And I know when we want to come in and start facing the disciplinary committee because of this simple thing, we should be able to observe. Then ensure the synchronous activity. Now, like I said earlier, you have activity you engage in even when the lecturer is not there. That is the asynchronous. It may be in form of assignment or in form of discussion. Ensure you participate in this, because when the lecturer is looking through the comments before coming online, he will see area of difficulties and things common to her that he needs to address. If you have not participated, the possibility is almost zero for him to be addressing your own problem. Or if there's something you have not been able to got right before that class, then you have the opportunity of asking the teacher politely by raising up your hand to indicate that you have an issue with that aspect of the course the lecturer is taking. Then ensure that you go through whatever information you have on the pages of each of the lecture course you are taking. Ensure that you go through. There are guidelines there, what you need to do for each week, how to get them done. You have information that will guide you. Ensure that you digest those things so that you will be able to participate meaningfully, and your learning in the course of the 4 weeks interaction will be interesting. So once again, I want to welcome you to University of Ibadan, the first and the best university. You are warmly welcome.
Thank you very much, Professor Awe. Thank you very much for that insightful deliberation and insights. I hope you guys are taking note of the necessary things. Before we go to the next thing on our agenda, I'd love to pick 2 questions from our frequently asked questions based on the deliberations we've been having with you students on the Telegram page. One of it is, someone said, please send me the link for my departmental WhatsApp group. Well, you are at risk joining any WhatsApp group for now. We have learning platforms that are institutionalized, which you are supposed to join. WhatsApp is not part of them for now. When you get to the campus physically, that can apply to you. I'm sure in some of the deliberations we are going to have today, you would have more insight on that. So don't go and join any WhatsApp group. If you have, I advise you to leave. The other question is, I missed *113 class yesterday, sir. How do I make up? Well, as far as we are concerned, classes have not started. So be guided. I'm sure all the needed things we will be informed before the end of this deliberation. Right now, I'm going to welcome the Director of Items, Mrs. Alao, who is going to be taking us through navigating the learning platforms. Please kindly pay attention. Thank you.
Good afternoon. And welcoming you to this interactive session. And in the next few minutes, I'll be taking you through some of the points that Professor Aware has raised, specifically on how you are expected to find your way on the learning management system and some of the expectations when you are in the classroom. I'm Abiodun Alao, the Director of Information Technology and Media Services. So for interaction this afternoon, we'll be looking at the university websites, which I call the point of truth, then the learning management system, the LMS, and then how to navigate your way on the LMS while you are participating in the synchronous session, that is the live session that Professor Awe mentioned. What are some of the tools that you will find useful? Then I will touch briefly on fee payment and port registration, and then show you some of the support services that are available to us. So let's go to the university website. I'm sure a number of you have already been to the website, and this is the URL to the university website, ui.edu.ng. ui.edu.ng. And once you land on that page, this is what you will see. If you miss out any information that has been previously posted, all you need to do is to click on that arrow. For instance, if you want to see the Welcome to University of Ibadan questions, it may not be directly visible, but once you click on that arrow, you will see it. And as soon as you land on that page and you click on it, it will take you to this page that is a guide to courses that you are supposed to take as a student in a particular department. You click on your program or department, it shows you the course code, the course title, the course status, whether it is required, the elective, compulsory, and the course unit. So with this information, you can safely go and enroll on the university website. Now, just as it happens that you have to click and scroll, you can actually bookmark the page so that the next time you want to go there, you won't need to scroll from page to page. And that is showing you how to bookmark on the to bookmark the University of Ibadan website. The other thing you can do is to make the University of Ibadan website your default page. And this video that I'm showing us now is actually showing you how to do that. This presentation will be circulated, and you can make the University of Ibadan
your default website. Don't forget that I say it's your one point of truth. And that way, even without going there, once you launch any of your browsers, as soon as you make it to your default page, it will always take you to the University of Ibadan website. So we'll circulate the institutional email. On that first page that was shown to you, the steps for you to activate your email is listed. The institutional email is Gmail based. So for you to access it, you go to gmail.com and then you put your email address, which is usually your surname, matric number at stu.ui.edu.ng. And that is the source of all official communication. Please don't forget, you will always have a page popping up reminding you to do the two-factor authentication. This is to ensure that if you forget your email password, you can easily recover it. You can also put an alternative email so that you can have a recovery email. Then also to ensure that your email is secure, because all official communication will be sent to that email. Then your next port of call will be the learning management system. And the learning management system of the university is where you will have your course materials, and then you'll be able to chat with your lecturers. You can submit assignments, and then you can have the pre-class information and during class information and post-class information. Now, if you have bookmarked your page, you just go back to the university website. And on that main guide, this main guide really has to be your friend. Click on lms.ui.edu.ng, or you just go straight there. Okay. Okay, there you are. And then you can log in to the learning management system. Right on that page, even without logging in, you will see the list of courses available. For the first time you log in, you will need to change your path. But subsequently, this is how you just go straight on and log into the university learning management system. All of you, once you log in, you will see the first thing you will see on your dashboard are the UI virtual orientation materials. And these are the materials. We want to assume that you have gone through these materials. You get familiar with the university anthem, and then the speeches of the vice chancellor, the speech of the registrar, and then the calendar for this orientation program, all available once you log in by default. But that is the only resource that you will likely see without enrolling. For the other courses, you will need to enroll. Don't forget you have initially visited the page where the course code, the course title, and your course status are listed. So here, for you to now enroll, you can type the course code in the search box, and then it lists the particular course that you have searched, and then you click on that course. Once you click on a particular course, you will see the details of your lecturer, and then you say enroll me. Where you see enroll me, just click on enroll me. Now that is enrolling you for a particular course, just one course. You need to repeat this for all your courses. For each course, you will have a Zoom link, okay? And then you will have the list of additional information about your lecturer, the meeting time, physical meeting time, the virtual meeting time, and all that. And then with this, you will know what to expect week by week for this virtual lecture. Okay, so you have the course overview, tells you the course objective, you have the course lecturer, and so on and so forth. So that is it. Now go back to your dashboard And then you will see that the second course that you have added, that physics 101, is now showing. The first one is the orientation with course. And then the second one is the course that you have enrolled in. Now, if for any reason you enroll in error, you can unenroll. Okay, and that is the process for unenrolling. It will ask you if you want to unenroll from a particular course, and that course is automatically taken off your list. So for every course you need to take, as guided on that UI website, the first page that we saw, you will need to enroll. Again, if there is a mistake, you can unenroll yourself from that course, and you will not be considered a student on that course. The other point that was raised is the synchronous session. When you are on the element page, you recall that we showed you that each course will have a Zoom link provided for you. So whenever you are now on the Zoom session, which is the real-time interaction with your lecturer and other students, you need to take care of something. The first thing is that you need to rename yourself. You need to know who you are. Like Professor Awe mentioned, we don't want to see that they are 4, 36, and the rest. So you need to be properly identified for the purpose of interaction and the purpose of attendance taking. Okay, so that shows you how to rename yourself, matric number, surname, and then your first name. Your matriculation number underscore surname, and then your first name. Please make sure you do this for every synchronous session, every real-time interaction with your lecturer. So you click on rename, and there you go. Now, if you need to send a message, either directly or to everyone, please you just go to the chat area and send your message. Please note that if the message is not for everyone, you need to select. If you want to send it directly to your lecturer, who you would have been able to identify in the list of participants, you send that directly to your lecturer. It's only if it is meant for everybody. Then if you have something to say, please raise your digital hand. That's showing you how to raise. And once you're done, you lower your digital hand. If, for instance, it's a practical or semi-practical class, and you need to show what you have done, or you are giving an exercise that you need to share your screen, you can, if you are permitted to do so, you can also share your screen. So these are the few things that you need to note as you navigate the Zoom on synchronous session. Now, don't forget, as it was mentioned, unless you are asked to unmute, you by default you should mute yourself and turn off your video. I'm turning on my video now because, and I'm unmuted because I'm discussing with you, and then I want you to see my face. For most of the for most part of your class, you're expected to mute and turn off your video. It will also save you bandwidth unless it is absolutely necessary. Now, lastly, we are going on to the issue of fee payment. Now, when it comes to paying your fees and then course registration, I just want to make a clarification here that course enrollment on the learning management system is not the same as course registration. Now, when we talk of course enrollment, it is for the purpose of this virtual interaction and going forward, your blended learning when you're on campus. So what this is saying is that you are able to take these courses on this platform, the learning management system. Whereas for course registration, you need to register after payment all the courses you'll be taking per session. Course registration is per session. Enrollment on the LMS is per semester. Now, for this particular session, because you are still away from campus, you will need to just do one part of your fee payment and course registration, and that is fee payment. To pay your fees, you go to the university portal, which will be the page where you will also register your course, student-portal.edu.ng. And the fees that you're expected to pay are the bundle fee, utility levy, and technology levy. These are three compulsory fees. If you cannot pay all at once, it's okay. You can pay one and then come back and pay the remaining. But until you pay all, you will not be able to proceed to course registration. The course registration is put on hold now to ensure that you are properly guided, so that by the time you come back to campus, you will meet your course level coordinator for proper guidance, and then you can go to the student portal to register all your courses for the session. All your courses for the session, whether courses in the department or courses outside your department. This is the main difference between the learning management system and the registration process. So please go ahead and pay your fees. And then you can get to campus, be properly guided, and register for all your courses for the session. We have a number of support services available to you, and you've started enjoying some of them already. We've seen a number of you. I think how many of 3,000 plus, 3,400 already on the Telegram page. And then for the Telegram, there will be live chats on all the news, 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. every day. And then 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Saturday. That's the period we have for you to have live chats. Or you can keep on compiling your messages and your questions. You can also make phone calls. We have provided 2 dedicated lines for these phone calls, and the numbers are displayed. So you can call these numbers between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Mondays through Saturday. And then you have the emails. The 2 emails displayed there. You can send whatever issues you have, and you can be sure that you will definitely get a response. Then lastly, we have the frequently asked questions. We update that from time to time. Based on your inquiries, we will always update this and share it with you on Telegram. As you have been informed, please avoid joining any group other than this Telegram group that is created and this medium of communication for now. This is to ensure that you do not get into wrong hands. The university is very passionate about ensuring that you have a safe landing and that you enjoy your stay. Once again, I welcome you on behalf of the University of Ibadan. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Director Items, for that insightful presentation. Right now, we are getting questions, feedback from the YouTube, from the students, and we are at the technical stand. We'll be taking the questions, and I'm sure you would be able to get more insight into what you need to know. So I'm just going to give you seconds we're gathering the questions. Are we ready? Okay. Yes. The director will be addressing some of the questions, and there are also, if it pertains to anything admission, we'll pass it on to the necessary person. So director, please. Up to you.
All right, thank you. One of the questions is, Ma, do we have to pay before we register our courses? I've made the distinction. If you are talking about course registration on the university portal, which is what will be used to grade you at the end of the semester and at the end of the session. Yes, you have to pay before you can register for courses. The platform is open now for you to be able to make your payment. So you can start making your payment. You can start from the most convenient fee, and then you move on to the bulkier fee, or you can start from the bulkier and end up with the smaller fees. So yes, but as I made the distinction, for you to enroll for this 6 weeks period, you do not have to pay, but you are advised to pay. Without payment, you are still able to take your online course, but it is in your best interest to start making your payment now, so that it will be easier for you by the time you get back. Because the portal will then close maybe just about the time you want to just settle down and finish your registration instead of starting payment. You're advised to pay now, but it will not exclude you from the virtual lectures online. The second one is the unenrolled fee is not available for SEA 114. We will take note of that, and then the technical team will review the mode of enrollment. If you are able to enroll, you should also be able to unenroll. Any course that allow you to enroll should be able to allow you to unenroll. But if you have that challenge, please contact the technical team. I'll post this on the Telegram page, send it by SMS to the numbers or email, and then we will see how to resolve it. When can we do course registration on our student portal? The latest you will be able to do that is when you arrive on campus. If we're sure that you'll be properly guided and you will not go and register for wrong courses, then the portal will be enabled to allow you to do so. Unlike the learning management system where you can enroll and unenroll at will, you will not be able to do that on the registration portal once registration closes. So it is in your best interest to be well guided. How can we get the LMS course guide? I am not sure of what to refer to as the LMS course guide, but we have a timetable for this entire 6 weeks period on your landing page. Once you get on your landing page, part of the orientation materials is we have, I think we call it calendar. Yes, we call it calendar. Calendar for the 6 weeks, not the calendar for the session. The calendar for the session is on the university website. And we just carved out the 6 weeks and made that available for you. Check that orientation page on your dashboard, and you'll see it as the last item there. Then for each course, there is a guide. We showed you a sample course. The lecturer will tell you the course objective, the course title, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and what you are to expect. Every course has that course level guide. So that is also an additional guide for you. Please, will this video be available to download later? Because I can't hear anything. Wow, I wonder why you can't hear anything. But yes, it will be available. What we can do is to make it available to all of you. So we make it as one of the resources. Maybe we'll just put it under the orientation resources. So if you go back to your orientation resources, you will find this one there. Okay. Which to enroll for? First semester only, or both first and second? Only first semester courses for the learning management system enrollment. Only first semester courses for now. As we get back to campus and we go into the blended learning, which will combine physical classes with some online, and then you will know the courses to enroll for the second semester. Are there any opportunities to fund our education? Well, yes. At least I know one, and I'm sure the Dean of Student Affairs, once you reach out to the Student Affairs office, You will also be guided on other funds. But at least I'm aware of NEL. NEL fund is the federal government initiative to support students. So that is available. If you need funding, you can also contact our Student Affairs Office. And I must say that you will still have physical orientation for by the time you come back. So some of these other questions you might have will be answered. We to register all our courses on the LMS only for semester courses. Enroll, not register. Please let's make that distinction. On the learning management system, you are enrolling. On the learning management system, you are enrolling. And on the student portal, you are registered. So those are the two distinctions. Okay, so those are all the questions I have here. All the questions I have. Any other question? I think we should be wrapping up.
Thank you, Director. That was very good. So this is where we are going to be rounding up this the batch A for this session of our presentation. The other session is coming up in an hour's time, and for those students that have missed this, of course, that will be a good one for them to join. And on this note, I want to say thank you to everyone that has come in.
Sorry, Mr. Olusheye. One of
Okay.
the e-coaches.
Thank you for everyone. So right now, let me call on Professor Awe as he addresses us and we'll round up. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you once again. I'm aware that Dr. Adeleye, an e-coach, also has something to say in addition to the information Dr. Alao has, Ms. Alao has shared with the student. Let's give us a few minutes to do that. Dr. Adeleye.
Good afternoon. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I've been asked to take the students over navigating the course page on the LMS, on the learning management system. So I will just share briefly, and then we'll go over that. My name is Oluwafunmilayo Adeleye from the Department of Animal Science. Please, can we see the?
Yes, we can.
Okay, just give me a minute. Okay. So we were told that you can access the learning management system so if when you get, this is how you would get on the learning management system, and you should log in to access your courses. So I will just quickly assess my course, just like you would assess your courses when you visit the learning management system. One moment, please. Okay, so when you log into the learning management system, you will hit what we refer to as the dashboard. And here you see all the courses that you have enrolled in. You have been shown how to enroll into the different courses, and you have the guide to choose the courses to enroll in. So having enrolled on these different courses, you will find your different courses on the dashboard. So I'll just take you through what you should expect to find on your courses, on the courses that you have enrolled for on the LMS. So I have an example of a course here, and when you get on here, you expect some kind of introduction. So like you see here, we have this course is Introduction to Agricultural Biochemistry, which is a 200 level course. But let me just quickly switch to a student so that you see exactly what you would see as a student. So as a student in this course, this is what you would find. But a few things I want you to quickly note is the you have the course overview, which we just stepped out of and entered into the
Hello, Doc. I think we need to round up now so that because of the other sessions that we are, so Professor Awe, please, can you just thank everybody for coming while we do that? Professor Awe? Okay. Professor Awe, are you still online?
Yes, I'm online. I have other things I'm doing behind the scene on the program. I have to interact with the DBC card on other things. Sorry. So I want to thank everyone in attendance, colleagues who are e-coaches and those who are lecturers who are online. We are all here for the purpose of ensuring that our students are given the best services they require. I also want to say thank you to our students who are eagerly looking forward to the interaction that will come up as from Monday. But as we have said, ensure that you tidy up your enrollment on the LMS, register for, enroll for courses. There, I thank everyone. And we are looking forward to a very big show as from next week, Monday. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. It's been a very wonderful deliberation from here. And on this note, we want to say thank you, everyone, and bye for now. We meet by 5 for those joining the 5 o'clock.